Hello and welcome to tonight's Spotlight interview with Sir Edmund Hillary. I'm your host, Amanda Cadron. Mountain climbers are interesting people. Many assume them to be daring and at worst selfish. For what other kind of person would take such risks to simply be able to stand in one place for a few minutes? Indeed, extreme mountaineering has its place in the spotlight every few years, when a particularly bad climbing season results in accidents, or worse yet, fatalities. The media swarms in, ready to place blame on the fame-seeking mountain cowboys. Yet amongst those who climb, there are many for whom the summit is never the end of the journey, just another step. Sir Edmund Hillary of New Zealand is one of those people. Having gained international fame for completing the first successful ascent of Mount Everest in 1953, Hillary's legacy is much more. It includes schools and medical clinics in parts of the world still unknown to most. Tonight's interview will highlight Hillary's contributions to a world in which he considers the value of life as its highest prize to be won. Welcome, Sir Edmund Hillary.
Thank you. It is wonderful to be here.
Sir Edmund, tonight I would like to reveal to our audience exactly how one goes from being a beekeeper's son to the ultimate explorer. Could you please tell us a little bit about your earlier days?
Certainly. I grew up in Auckland, New Zealand in the 1920s. I was quiet and very studious, and my love of books and reading took me far from my homeland. After a high school trip to New Zealand's Southern Alps, I became fixated on mountain climbing and started learning about holistic medicine. My world began opening up in new ways.
This is true. Hillary's world was expanding, and with it an interest and respect for other cultures. Although a conscientious objector to World War II, Hillary eventually joined the New Zealand Air Force, but returned to his homeland and took up his father's profession, beekeeping, which resulted in regular time off to continue climbing. Having completed enough climbs in New Zealand to qualify for the British Expeditionary Team, Hillary eventually came to Mount Everest, where he and his Sherpa team member Tenzing Norgay reached the summit. This moment touched off not only Queen Elizabeth II's coronation day, but a worldwide celebration over the triumph of human will and spirit. Sir Edmund, what many people don't realize about you is that following your climb on Everest, you went on to many other successes and adventures, including reaching the South Pole by tractor, being among the first to scale Mount Herschel in the Antarctic expedition of 1967, and you even traversed the wild rivers of Nepal on a jet boat. You also did the same up the Ganges River, and in 1985, UN astronaut Neil Armstrong flew a small, twin-engine plane to the North Pole. This made you the first person to stand at both poles and the summit of Mount Everest. My question for you tonight, Sir Edmund, what is your life's greatest achievement?
Amanda, that is a difficult question to answer, because I've always said that human life is far more important than just getting to the top of the mountain. My most important projects have been the building and maintaining of schools and medical clinics for my dear friends in the Himalaya and helping restore their beautiful monasteries. You see, when I was climbing, I built up a close relationship with the Sherpa people, many of them Tibetan Buddhists. I have no particular religious beliefs at all, but I am interested in all religions. In Tibetan Buddhism, one of the strongest features is that everyone must choose their own path. My path has brought me around the world, and I have found the importance of understanding and respecting all cultures, even those very different from my own. I'm proud of the Himalayan Trust, which I established to build schools, hospitals, and transportation hubs. And I'm proud that we always responded to the wishes of the local people.
Edmund, thank you so very much. To sum up, it seems as though what you are saying is that, in your opinion, people matter. And because people matter, their culture also matters to you. Would you agree with this statement?
Yes, I do agree with this statement. It is how I've always felt about the Nepalese people, to whom I owe my life, and all other world cultures as well. There is one thing I would want people to remember about it. It would be that mountain climbing was only the beginning for me. It showed me that even though I was standing on top of the world, it wasn't the end of everything. I was still looking beyond to other interesting challenges. My obligations to others are more than I had originally imagined, but it became clear over time. The Nepalese people are my family, and I never took for granted their lives or mine. After so many years of seeing my team members and other climbing friends, as well as dear members of my family, lose their lives too soon, it feels good to help others.
Sir Edmund, I would like to thank you on behalf of all of our viewers for being here with us tonight.
Thank you. This was fun. Cheerio.